Imagine carrying a heavy backpack everywhere you go. It's filled with worries about the future, what might happen, what could go wrong, and what if things don't work out. It weighs you down. It keeps you from truly enjoying the present moment. But what if you could set that backpack down? Buddhism teaches us that worrying about tomorrow is like paying interest on a debt you may never owe. It takes away today's peace without guaranteeing tomorrow's success. The Buddha showed us a way to free ourselves from this mental burden. He taught that true happiness comes from living in the present, embracing life as it is, and letting go of unnecessary fears. In this video, we will explore 8 powerful lessons inspired by Buddhist wisdom. These lessons will help you stop worrying about tomorrow and start living your best life today. Each one will provide simple, practical steps that you can use immediately to feel lighter, calmer, and more joyful. Lesson 1. Live one day at a time. Life can feel overwhelming when we try to tackle everything at once. We worry about tomorrow, next week, or even next year. But Buddhism teaches us to focus on just one day at a time. Think of life as a journey. You don't need to see the entire path ahead. You just need to take one step at a time. Start your day by setting a simple intention. Ask yourself, what can I do today to make my life better? It could be as small as drinking more water, taking a walk, or spending quality time with a loved one. By focusing on today, you reduce the weight of tomorrow's worries. Remember, yesterday is already gone. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Today is all you have. Make it count. When you live one day at a time, you give yourself the gift of presence. You become more aware of the beauty around you. You notice the warmth of the sun, the sound of birds, and the kindness of strangers. These small moments add up to a life well lived. Lesson 2. Replace fear with faith. Fear is a natural part of life. We fear failure, rejection, and the unknown. But fear can also hold us back from living fully. Buddhism teaches us to replace fear with faith. Faith doesn't mean believing that everything will be perfect. It means trusting that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. Think of fear as a dark room. Faith is the light that helps you see clearly. When you feel afraid, take a moment to breathe deeply. Remind yourself that you are capable and resilient. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't see it yet. Faith also means letting go of the need to control everything. You don't have to have all the answers. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is surrender and trust the process. When you replace fear with faith, you open yourself up to new possibilities. You become more open to love, joy, and peace. Lesson 3. Keep yourself busy. Worry often creeps in when we have too much time to think. Buddhism encourages us to stay active and engaged. This doesn't mean filling every moment with work or distractions. It means finding meaningful activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. When you keep yourself busy, you focus on what you can do rather than what you can't control. Start by identifying activities that make you feel alive. It could be painting, gardening, volunteering, or learning something new. The key is to stay present and fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. Busyness also helps you build momentum. When you take small steps every day, you create a sense of progress. This progress boosts your confidence and reduces anxiety. Remember, action is the antidote to worry. The more you do, the less you'll fret. Lesson 4. Turn worries into plans. Worrying is often a sign that we feel unprepared. Buddhism teaches us to transform our worries into actionable plans. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, focus on what you can do to make things right. Start by writing down your worries. Then, break them down into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you're worried about finances, create a budget or explore ways to save money. If you're worried about your health, schedule a checkup or start a new exercise routine. Turning worries into plans gives you a sense of control. It shifts your mindset from fear to empowerment. Remember, you don't have to solve everything at once. Take it one step at a time. Each small action brings you closer to peace of mind. Lesson 5. Avoid information overload. In today's world, we are bombarded with information. News, social media, and endless notifications can leave us feeling overwhelmed. Buddhism teaches us to be mindful of what we consume. Too much information can cloud our minds and increase anxiety. Start by setting boundaries. Limit your time on social media and avoid negative news. Instead, focus on information that uplifts and inspires you. Spend more time in nature, read books that nourish your soul, or engage in meaningful conversations. When you reduce information overload, you create space for clarity and peace. Your mind becomes calmer, and you can focus on what truly matters. Remember, not everything requires your attention. Choose wisely. Lesson 6. Celebrate small wins. Life is made up of small moments. Buddhism teaches us to appreciate these moments and celebrate our progress, no matter how small. When you acknowledge your achievements, you build confidence and gratitude. Start by keeping a journal of your daily wins. It could be completing a task, helping a friend, or simply getting out of bed on a tough day. Celebrate these wins with a smile, a kind word, or a small treat. Celebrating small wins shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It reminds you that you are capable and deserving of happiness. Over time, these small celebrations add up to a life filled with joy and fulfillment. Lesson 7. Laugh more, stress less. Laughter is a powerful tool for reducing stress. Buddhism teaches us to find humor in life's challenges. When you laugh, you release tension and connect with the present moment. Make it a habit to seek out joy every day. Watch a funny movie, share a joke with a friend, or play with a pet. Laughter not only lightens your mood but also strengthens your relationships. Remember, life doesn't have to be so serious. When you laugh more, you stress less. You become more resilient and open to the beauty of life. Lesson 8. Accept that you can't control everything. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing. Trying to control everything only leads to frustration and stress. Instead, Buddhism teaches us to accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can. Start by practicing surrender. When things don't go as planned, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's okay. Trust that life is unfolding as it should. Focus on your actions and let go of the outcome. Acceptance brings peace. It allows you to flow with life rather than resist it. When you stop trying to control everything, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. You become more present, more joyful, and more alive. Life is a journey, not a destination. By applying these 8 lessons, you can stop worrying about tomorrow and start living your best life. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Progress is enough. Each day is a new opportunity to grow, learn, and love. Take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Which lesson resonates with you the most? How can you apply it to your life today? The power to change is in your hands. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. As you move forward, carry this wisdom with you. Live one day at a time. Replace fear with faith. Keep yourself busy. Turn worries into plans. Avoid information overload. Celebrate small wins. Laugh more, stress less. And most importantly, accept that you can't control everything. The journey of life is beautiful, messy, and unpredictable. Embrace it with an open heart and a mindful spirit. You have everything you need to live your best life. Start today.